I think like the whole dynamic of working with more severe neurosis is, yeah, the whole dynamic is pretty difficult. Like you go forward and back, it's like normal, and it depends on really how much effort you put in. Like, is it like 3 hours per week or 60 hours, like that? So, and maybe it's also about the limitation of body-oriented stuff compared to altered states that they give. If you work like hard on body uh, psychosomatic therapy, if you work like hard and very stable, you have like this more stable state, right? And if you stop, you may go back like quite fast sometimes. So it shows this kind of limitation of this whole body-oriented thing. Not that it is bad, but it's kind of limited and maybe neurologically limited, like how we just do movement, we do experiencing of emotions, we do some conceptual stuff. It changes something, but with limits. So yeah, maybe to think a little about limits. And for many people, trauma doesn't resolve in 3 sessions or 30 sessions. It gets like really long, even with psychedelics. Like for me, like 50 trips or something, and like couple of years of microdosing, it hasn't like resolved too much. Like I have to work pretty much still. So for some people, it can be resolved like pretty easily, like 5 trips, and they're like, yeah, like a new people. Yeah, some people it depends on kind of severity of trauma or neurosis. Yeah, it just takes time. So if you take the most powerful instruments, for me it's psychedelics or breathwork, it can take like a couple of years. How long have you done breathwork? 0 to 20 years is like, this age is when people get most of their traumas. It's age, yeah.
Oh, I heard you completely wrong.
Yeah. So, not to say that your trauma is not severe.
Of course, everyone has childhood traumas. I also had childhood traumas.
So maybe connection to childhood trauma, like this thing that you had recently, maybe like big percent that it is connected to some really like base childhood trauma. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been that severe. Maybe, I don't know. We should like explore a little more. I'm just very superficially actually. Yeah, and so is your question like why is it slow, or how to?
My question is, what can one do in order to come out of it? Like with all the tools that I've limited tools that I've practiced.
Maybe I can say this puzzle thing that you do. You make sure you do all the main things, and then it's quantity multiplied by quality. Yeah. So most probably it should be connected to your childhood stuff, or maybe perinatal or something like that. And yeah, answer is pretty simple, at least for now. Like you do all the main parts, and yeah, how long will it take? No idea. If it's connected to your childhood stuff, it can be like really long. Even with like, I don't know, tripping every 5 days, it can be like really long still, yeah? So, yeah, like that. So for me, quantity and quality means intensity of therapy, yeah. That's like very easy. I don't know if you're satisfied about this answer, but it's like that.